run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game.
What up, everybody? Charles Macro here today, back again, jumping back in the GTA Online. Hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to you and yours. Look at your boy landing this chopper. That's the buzzard right there, landing the chopper on my business. Yeah, we here at Maze Bank, Macro Towers. Really, I'm gonna change this to Macro Communications. You know, we gotta make it look legit. But I named it Macro Towers first, and now it costs like $250,000 to change that thing. Ooh. Look at all this contraband we got in here from doing all our jobs. I was doing the shipping joints, and I was making some good money off that. So you see, they start to kind of fill in your stuff. Look at these rolls of money over here. As you do jobs, this stuff starts to populate in your office. So man, that's what's up. Y'all know I've been grinding. If you've been watching the previous episodes, been grinding. So I just wanted to come in here, you know, just sit in the chair, you know, just let me sit down for a minute. Been in the chopper, you know, flying around the city. Let me rest for a second. Look at the old boy. Boss. Get like a boss. Look at that money. Get that money everywhere. So today what I want to do, actually, we've been progressing, and what I had planned to do, let me show y'all what I had planned to do. Can I pull my phone up? Oh, I gotta stand back up. I gotta stand back up. What I had planned to do, the natural progression is like get you an apartment, CEO. Once you do the CEO, you get you a motorcycle club, do the MC businesses. Was the motorcycle club, if I remember correctly, was one of the first businesses that you could do. Then introduce bunkers, hangars with these different, you know, updates, facilities as well. It got a lot of benefits to it, right? So the last thing I was gonna do was a nightclub. I was gonna get a bunker next, or you know, you get one clubhouse, but more businesses from the clubhouse, like the candy. I got the candy business, that white candy makes you dandy. But then you got the greenery, the herbals. You got, you know, the lab that be blowing up and making people teeth fall out. You got the money joint, and it's one more. So to get the nightclub, you kind of need to have more of these businesses, like these different businesses from the MC and the bunker to make money, right? Well, with doing the clubhouse businesses with the candy businesses, sometimes you're going to do supply runs and you come back and then say you just got to leave right after that. You're like, I'm gonna do the run, I'm gonna re-up. Your supplies will be gone. I had back-to-back times where I went and did the missions, and once I left and came back, the supplies was gone and it was still at zero. My people hadn't made anything because I had planned to do those to make some money, right? So I said, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna just stop wasting the time. And what I learned with the nightclub is the nightclub works again using your businesses through the MC, through the clubhouses and the bunker, and it's passive. And you only have to do one run when you sell, one car instead of 2 or 3 like the clubhouses. So my goal was to take my motorcycle club business, upgrade it so it produces faster, and then I can still do those runs and make anywhere from 210 doing it by myself to 420 with a group when I would do the sales. Well, since the nightclubs work with that, I can just let it build up passively. You don't have to have any income or any product to sell. It doesn't have to be working, and I don't have to worry about that glitch happening that I was having where your supplies just glitch out and nothing happens. So we're gonna do the nightclub, and then I'll buy more businesses, and I'm gonna buy the bunker next. Then I buy the green business, you know, the herbal, the lab, and some of the other ones so we can make money off of this even further. Then I go for hangars and facilities. That's gonna be the progression. Now I'm gonna tell you why I'm planning to buy the nightclub. All right, but let's look at the nightclubs now. The two that I found with doing homework are the best ones to get. The first one is this downtown Vinewood. This one, from what I've researched, has good parking for your plane, for spawning your cars, and for entering, and it's close to the highway, right? This is probably number 1. Del Perro nightclub is probably number 2. I guess you could say either of these is 1, but they say one of these, you know, your people be outside by the trash, which ain't a big deal. It's just an eyesore. But downtown is probably the best. Then Del Perro is good because it's here near the beach. You're still this side on the highway. You can access and do some of the jobs that are done, like the battles, and it's in a really good location. So I'm gonna go with this one since it's closer to where I'm at. You know, my office is in this area, my apartment is in this area. Thought about doing it away just so I could drive over here. I get some cars over in this area, but I'm gonna go with this one for now. And if we don't like it in the future, we'll sell it. Now I have $2 million, grinded that up. I was gonna do it right at the 1.645, but I said let me get some extra money just in case. And I'm not gonna do all of the extra upgrades because all of this stuff really costs. That's 88,000. Wow, that might be nice. Nightclub name, 35,000. Not that important to me right now. We'll go back to the default. Storage. Now I do want to get more of these storage floors, but that's 395,000. That'll basically wipe me out. You get one floor to start with, and you get one extra garage that'll hold up to 10 cars. I think this first floor though is the vehicles you sell with. They give you these sale vehicles that you can upload, and I think 2, 3, and 4 will give you up to 30 more. Then I got the 10 in my apartment, and then I have 6 at another garage up in the Los Santos, in the Blaine County area, excuse me. So we'll do more of these upgrades later once we start to make money. The dancers, see how much they are. Dang, 213,000, good night. Nah, sorry, we're not messing with y'all neither. Dry ice. Boy, you talk about milking the money, the paywall. GTA is crazy. All right, so we gonna buy this as is. We ain't messing with none of this because it all costs money and it costs too much money. Yeah, we gonna keep it generic. So let's go ahead and purchase our club. Let's do it. We just blew a bag. All right, we're gonna set that as a waypoint too. And we gonna head over there, return to the Mizal. Cool, so now we own a nightclub, we own the CEO office, we own an apartment, we own a warehouse down here, and I own a vehicle warehouse over this way. And I might move this at some point, but for right now, it works. It works, I'm working with it. So we about to go check out our new nightclub. Yeah, we a boss, baby, we a boss. Great choice, that venue could be really special. Come by whenever you can, T. Okay, so the other thing with the nightclub, you gotta do 2 setup missions. So I'm gonna try to fit those in this video. Hopefully they won't take too long.
How can I help you? How do you choose between your children?
Nightclub service interest.
I
Oh.
don't think I can arrange that right now.
Oh, bad news. Well, not bad news, annoying news. Yes, annoying news. This idiot has come by. You'll see it's Vinewood, I guess. There's lots of idiots. Okay, whatever that means. All right, so what car we wanna take over there? I'll ride my bike over there.
Problem. I'll have your personal vehicle brought around.
If I had a supercar, I would take that, but we gonna do the bike. We gonna do the bike. And yo, if you wanna play, if you wanna help me do some missions so we can make more money, heist, doing the import-export, I am still gonna go back once I get the club going, do some of my motorcycle club businesses and things of that nature, jobs. But if you wanna help with anything, let me know. Let me know. Hit me in the comment box because I need some reliable people to play with. I'm still on like the second heist and I get near the end. I've helped somebody else do it and been successful. I even do the demolition guy because people don't seem to like to do that. But every time I get there, getting to the end, somebody messes up, some noob or, you know, whatever. So the club is right through here. Even though the road taking me the other way, I can cut through this. Now, part of the reason I'm going ahead and buying this is one, because I want that terabyte. That terabyte is like a mobile, special purposes, like military, like communication type of vehicle, like a support vehicle. Okay, I know you can go in the back too. We're gonna drive around it real quick. So this is the front of the club. Okay. But yeah, that terabyte will allow you to source your vehicles from anywhere instead of having to go to the office. That will be great. And I also, okay, so that's the rear. So we'll have to get here to do deliveries. That's gonna be a little inconvenient trying to fit through this alley. So that's one of the pluses and or minuses of your location, because you got to get in here when you do those pick up like source and sell missions. So I'm gonna have to navigate through it. That's kind of tight. And it looks like my chopper, I'm gonna have to land like right here, which will be a little inconvenient. You know, that mean I gotta run. So if the heat on me, I'm gonna have to act quick. That's basically what this is saying. If the heat is on me, I'm gonna have to act very quickly. So I'm gonna circle the block and come back around just to see if we notice anything, any stores that's worth it, that look good. Any noticeable outlets or any people. Okay, I'm gonna come back and holler there. Clothes, give me some clothes, Suburban. Okay, cool. And at least we do have a garage that comes with that. if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we saw that. There is a garage that comes with this that's on that backside, so that's cool. Okay, so the other thing I said, I want the terabyte, and the terabyte you gotta have one. You can do other missions. I can do some cool source missions. Can do like this diamond heist job we'll do when we get it. We're gonna have to save up about 2-3 million to buy it, so it'll be a little while. But then the club has passive income. Now you only make about 10. Rockstar, you know, they kind of cheap with it. They kind of want to make it mobile grindy. So you got a club that only makes about 10,000 a night, and you got to keep it up with a promotion, kind of like the stock. But I'm doing it for the other business, like I said, my MC business. At least that'll be making money, even if I only make, you know, 100,000 a wop, like it would make, or 90,000 a wop. Then I'm gonna get that Oppressor Mark II. But let's watch this opening scene.
Brian, give me a fucking spotlight. All right, let's run through this. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness live television entertainment in front of your very eyes. This is Fame or Shame Live with your host, Laszlo. Does that, and then jet out. And then I run on, and everybody claps. And then I go, it's time to introduce the guests. And then, where's my assistant with the list of guests? Hello? If you pull that pregnancy pity party on me one more time, I will lose my cool, okay? Tony, your friend's here.
All right, thank God. Brilliant. That's a wrap. Piss off, Laszlo. What? This is a nightclub. This live version of an awful TV show is not happening.
But Tony...
Oh, but Tony, please, nothing. We have a new landlord. Going back to what we do best, playing loud music, encouraging awful behavior, dancing until dawn, and having personal crises like good, God-fearing idiots.
Tony, please, I'm desperate.
Listen, I love narcissism. I built a career on narcissism. I stare into the mirror and beat off like a real man. I pose, I preen, but there's a limit here. I cannot, I will not sit here and watch it. We need kids, young people, midlife crisis divorcees, whoever's gonna bring the party. And we need them wasted, and we need them dancing. Not taking selfies with some fuckwits. I ran the fucking 1980s. I was the 1990s. And I'm back. Get me a DJ.
But, Tony, I'm the DJ.
You're not a fucking DJ. You're a dick.
A dick? But, Tony, I got you a bunch of slaps.
I'm Gay Tony, the Gay Tony. I'm the celebrity here. Me and him. But if you want to bring some famous people into the club, we will host them gracefully. Because I am favor and grace, and I am back. I got an investor. We're running shit again. I need a DJ. I've been high since 2010. What do these kids need nowadays? I'm having a breakdown. I'm too old.
Me too. Tony, can we hug?
Yeah.
Please.
Sure, yeah.
You shouted at me a lot.
All right.
And Tony,
Yeah.
I don't think you can say Gay Tony anymore. It's not PC. The internet will go crazy.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. All right. Find me English Dave.
English Dave?
He's the DJ, the booker. He's in the book. All right, come on, boys. Let me show you around. All right, listen, big guy. Work your list of famous people. We're opening very soon.
Okay, you got it.
All right. I am gonna fix this place up for you. You can do whatever you want down here. Literally, whatever you want. That's a gorgeous space. Plenty of room. Lots of storage. You can set up a hub for your other businesses, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. Whatever you need. I know nothing. I mean, I know everything, but make your way through there. You got a computer in there. You can bring another staff down here, your whole entourage, whatever you need. Sure know how to set that up. And upstairs is another office with a computer on the same network. You can run the club businesses out of that. And the interior team ready to move in. Oh, and the name, Omega. Let's go.
Amigo! Que pasa?
Hello, Dave. My new investor, English Dave.
Safe skin. Respect. So how you been, Tone? Long time, no power.
Eyes are Kai, Dave, and Curse and Fate. And you?
Oh, never better, old son, never better. One love. Nose back?
Oh, no, thanks.
Suit yourself. What can I do you for?
We're reopening as a nightclub. A proper underground dance music paradise.
What kind of crowd do you want in this paradise?
Don't be judgmental, Dave. We're gonna make this place amazing. I need people, you know, who know music. Club music.
What you need, old son, is a European. Someone with savoir-faire. Someone who can bring in the business. Let me see. No, not him. Not her. To open this dump, bring in a good crowd. Solomun. It's the proper shit. Great music, great crowd, and no cheese.
How much?
Let me see what I can do. Daniel, his manager, owes me a favour. I've got a few other DJ ideas as well. One love.
One love. We've got to get to work. I'll stay here and oversee the improvements. You get us a staff and a sound system. Do you know ritual sacrifice? Festival out in the desert. Gotta borrow some things from their socialist utopia. And staff. I've arranged to poach a few. It's all on the office computer.
All right. So I got some new contacts. Access the computer in my office to begin setting up the nightclub. Let's see how far we are in. Do I want to do this? We're gonna look around this piece. I mean, he kind of showed us. I know it ain't gonna be fancy because it ain't completed. But yes, we got plans for this here. Oh, I can see having some nice furniture over here. Oh, the lighting. Oh, the dancers. Oh, this. Oh, that. Who is this guy? Who are you, guy? Okay. Okay, that's what's going on outside. Let me see if they got an inner map. Wow, now this thing ain't small. Okay, I guess it's the stage where we was just at. Okay, here's a computer. Can we switch floors? Okay, that's how you see outside. Okay, well, maybe I need to go this way. Okay, so here's where one of our bars will be at. Oh, yeah, we gonna have this set up nice. We gonna have that set up nice. Is this the entrance? Okay, this is where we come in and out. I don't know if this is automatic. Okay, so that's where they come in. This is where they pay. So we'll have our security set up right here. Come in here, yeah. Pay your money, stamp your hand. Security pat you down. Then they come on down here. We gonna clean all this up. Okay, so we gonna find this computer real quick, and again, I don't want this to run too long, so I may come back in the next one. Okay, cool. Okay, WC. Okay, so this WC. Oh, I thought this was like the storage area. Ain't WC the oh, that's MC for the motorcycle club. Oops. Well, what do WC mean? That ain't the women's bathroom. Now, that was a restroom, but does that mean everybody can use that restroom? Yeah. Okay. So here's our storage area. And again, once we do the setup, we'll revisit this and walk around, but at least we can see what it looks like wide open. Okay, this is our facility, this is our storage. Okay, so this must be that outdoor where I came in, that garage type area I can park. I don't want it to send me out. But yeah, that's that back door. Both of these, okay. Cool. Cool to have all this space. Okay, cool. This is your private office. Tony has already started renovating this area and shares this space with you. Okay. Hey, Tony, don't be trying that now. This business. Work has also begun on the warehouse and the garage space below the nightclub. Access the basement levels using the elevator. Okay. Log on to your computer to access the nightclub management app and begin setup for the rest of your club. Now, you should have an app on your phone so you can do it from your phone as well. I mean, this is the, the digital age. Oh, wow. That's nice. Hold on, we'll come back around there. Okay, so this is our areas, our computer. That's the, look like the regular internet computer. That is the Omega computer for the club. Ooh, this got a picture right here. Need to get that off of there. Okay, that's the elevator. So the space that we walked through was just storage for the club itself. Okay, this is what we saw. That's that same door. Okay, so we got a, is that a bed or just a couch? Okay, we can go to sleep right there. And we got clothes. We can change our clothes. So when I want to do that fashion for my club, got me a bar back here. Got some driggity drinks. Is that some Cavassier, some Hennessy? Chill. Okay, we can see the club down here. We'll see the people partying. If I just feel like ending it, I can just jump and crash through the window. I can't take it no more. We can sit down on the couch, entertain some friends, some significance. Okay. Another little room to chill, parlay. Okay, and then it's back to the club. So, okay, so that's the VIP entrance. Ah, so this, I guess all of this is a VIP area. Yeah.
Been so good getting close to you.
That's Laszlo. That's Tony. What's this? Okay, this is just storage. This gonna be the DJ booth or something? Okay, it's another bar.
Need to breathe down my neck, okay?
What up, Tony? Okay. It's pretty cool, man. It'd be nice to have something like this. Real life. Even though clubs be getting turned out. You mess around, lose money, the insurance, the whole nine with clubs. They say clubs aren't really the best investment unless you really can control that environment.
Good to see you here.
All right, but yeah, we're gonna see a lot of days in this little VIP area. Okay, that's another way to get down. Have security, make sure ain't nobody coming up here trying to violate our area. Okay, basement 1, 2. Okay, go to goods, storage level 1. Okay, so we can go down to level 5, but we don't have that right now. But we're gonna check out this one area that does come with it, see what it look like real quick. And we'll also know if it changes once we get the club up and running. Okay, so we see our stock. We can see the value. Again, another computer. Basement level 1. Let me look at this map. Oh, wow. That's a whole lot of space. Oh, wow. Okay. Not sure how all this really works. We just running around to check it out. Okay, more computers back here. Charts, graphs, information, club. Okay, that's how we get back up there. Okay, racks, storage. Okay. Ooh, I can look down here and see what's really going on. People in here working, making things happen. Yo, get that product ready. Get it out. We trying to make some moves. Trying to get this money. Move. What's this over here? I mean, it still look like we in the club area, but this ain't the club. This that warehouse where we get that money. Okay. So we got like workbenches. Can we do upgrades and such over here with this once we get it rolling? Yo, this is a tight room though. This like looks dope. Okay, and this is our van. Now I do know that like this van is for deliveries. Now I can get in it and drive it since I own it. This is a Vapid Speedo Custom. But I know we can upgrade these vehicles, and I know I can buy more vehicles. And like, okay. Oh, now hold on. This is a vehicle workshop. Is this only? Are you sure you want to exit the workshop? Is this only for these cars, or can I bring any car in here and do that? That'd be dope. Now I think you can put that in your office where you can add a garage, which I want to do at some point. But would this allow us to do any or only these vehicles for deliveries? Now I know that you can put armor plating. That's what I'm looking for. We can add armor to it. Oh, 55,000, 87, heavy armor. Wow. Now this armor only works on deliveries because they know people will go and try to be cheesy and ride around the city with all this armor on. This only works when you're doing the delivery. And from what I know, it can take 2 or 3 homing missiles. It can take a certain amount of homing missiles before it explodes. It's another car that I know that can take more than that. I ain't sure if it's this one. I'm thinking this one will take like 3 or 4. Somebody hit me in the comment box and let me know for sure. This is not the one that'll take like 20 shots. I think it's like 3 or 4 straight on missiles before it impacts, or maybe it's 7. I am not sure. Y'all hit me in the comment box because it might be 7 or 8. I'm gonna get the details and I'll test it out. But I'm just trying to remember what information I dug up on this. Maybe it'll take like 7 hits. It's a decent amount of rockets that this thing can take. So that really helps when you're delivering. But this is what they start us with. Exit vehicle workshop, exit vehicle, exit garage. We just want to exit the vehicle. I wonder also what happens when it says exit the vehicle workshop versus the garage. Do I drive the car out? Or is that only exiting the garage that drives the car out? I don't know. I got to test that out and experiment. But again, once we get going, I know we can get more vehicles, so we will check on that. All right. Cool. So I can log into this computer, but I ain't got no chair. Can I get a chair? I mean, I am the boss. Access must be granted by Tony Prince. Please complete the nightclub setup. Okay, so what we would do, as to not running it too long, we did the tour before we got the club up and running. I'm gonna do these missions. We'll do these in the next one when we come back. First thing, I'm gonna start right here. We'll do these setup missions and then we'll check out the club once it's jumping. And that's good. I wanted to get that out the way because I want that passive income to start coming in. And I also want the storage down here in our down bottom warehouse in our underground area to start churning and making that supply so that we can start doing sale runs. Again, even if it's not for the millions, even if it's just like 200,000 a run, at least it's sitting there passively going, then I can do the 1 delivery and I should be good. You know what I'm saying? So hit me in that comment box. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to play. Let me know if you want to, multiplayer it up. We can do some jobs. We can do some heists. We can do some stuff for the club. You want to join the squad, the Macro Elite? Let me know. All right. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Share this so others can check this out. And again, we taking it from 0 to kingpin on this one. We gonna own everything. Own every type of business. We gonna have $1 billion in the bank. We gonna be on level 1,000. But we on the grind right now. We on the come up. All right. Charles Macro. GTA Online. Thank you for stopping through, and I'ma holla at you. Peace.
I run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game.